We also know all 3 kids who were pulled from the water near Wingersheek Beach in Gloucester are expected to survive. WBZ's Mike Sullivan is live in Gloucester. Mike, the fire chief says the kids got caught in the current as the tide was coming in.
Well, that's what they believed happened. There's a river right behind me that runs along Wingersheek Beach and right across a sandbar that you can see in the distance. And that can come with a very strong current. That fire chief telling us that locals are aware of that current, but this family came from Lowell. Wingersheek Beach is a popular spot for families. Its sandbar equally an attraction. The river that runs alongside it can have a strong current, especially as the tide comes in.
Even at low tide, it's well over your head. The current is moving way faster than a kid or even most adults can manage.
Gloucester Fire Chief Eric Smith says 3 children were on that sandbar yesterday when the current took them out.
If they're out of arm's reach and they step off, it is a steep drop and a lot of water moving, so they're gone.
A boater, Christian Dagley, rushed to the scene. Steve SF was also on his boat at the same time.
And I heard the radio call. Could tell it was a panic situation.
Patients pulled from the water.
Steve raced to try to help, but Christian and his friend Carrie Ann Perry already scooped the 3 kids up.
I've known Chris for a long time. Christian, if something like this is going to happen, he's the guy, one of the guys you want to do it.
The youngest girl, the 5-year-old, was face down, unconscious.
An 8-year-old and a 14-year-old were also in the water. Gloucester Fire saying the 8-year-old was barely keeping his hand above the water.
They started pulling the kids out of the water, called another boat over to help them.
Carrie is a nurse. She quickly began performing CPR on the 5-year-old girl.
He get the other 2 children onto the other vessel that was out there so they could take them into shore.
The other 2 children were taken to Annisquam Yacht Club, where the emergency crews took over. 2 of the kids were taken to Boston Children's in serious and critical condition. Chief Smith says a 3rd was treated on scene and left with their parents.
The latest report that I got is that the 5-year-old who was intubated and on a ventilator is extubated off the ventilator, and she's actually alert and oriented.
Without Dagley and Perry coming to their aid, that may not have happened. This is actually the 2nd time that Christian Dagley has saved someone here in Gloucester. Back in 2017, he saved a man, woman, and child from cold waters, those heroics earning him the Mariners Award. Live in Gloucester, I'm Mike Sullivan, WBZ News.